Hello, it's now time for another countdown. Top 10. These are my top 10 worst, favorite, whatever, horror movies. Alright, so honorable mentions come out first. Honorable mention rundown. Always watching. Don't hate this movie, but it doesn't fall. Being labeled a Marble Hornet story and how much I love Marble Hornets now, it's not connected to that franchise anywhere other than a poster, a missing persons poster for Alex Crayley, and that they drive through Alabama for 2 seconds. And the very end where they say that they found one of the video that the people that these people are looking for, it's revealed that they found one of the tapes. Alex Crayley's tapes. So, yeah. Anabelle. For our first outing, I don't have to hate like the rest of the people do, but I know it's not good. The Bye-Bye Man. I enjoy watching this, but I know it's not a good movie. Same thing with Truth or Dare. Possession of Hannah Grace. And this one almost made the list, but I had to take it off. Valentine. This movie makes no sense. Well, when you think about it, because you're trying, the whole thing is like, who's the killer, and then when they reveal who the killer is, and it's just like, no, it can't be this person, and then you see David Boreanaz nose bleeding. It's like, okay, it's been him the whole time, but then there's no revelation after that. So, yeah. All right, so these are my top 10. I don't hate all of these movies, some of these movies, but yeah. So number 10 is one that I like. I think it's okay, but I know it's not a good movie with most of these honorable mentions, but I had to put some under the 10, so it's Don't Hang Up. You get 2 Disney Channel stars in Garrett Clayton from Teen Beach Movie and Greg Sulkin from Wizards of Waverly Place. They're in this movie. Once you really get going, you know who this person is that's doing this. You have a hint of who this person is, why he's doing it, and when it's like, yeah, we kind of figured that. And it's one of those horror movie things where no one wins. Not really. And it's just, Number 9 is Triangle. Yes, this movie makes no sense to me. She's supposedly stuck in a time loop. And even when she escapes the boat, she's still in the time loop because it goes back. She's in the past now. And she kills her past self and takes that point. But then gets in a car accident and her kid dies. And she loses her memory and it all starts over again. What? I don't know. Number 8. Number 8. Knock Knock. Keanu Reeves did nothing to these women except for fuck them. But other than that, they were stalking him. They were watching him. And they preyed on him. He's innocent in all this, and he gets buried, and his life's going to be ruined because of a videotape that's been uploaded to Facebook, which will probably get flagged right away, to be honest. But, yeah, just, no. It's horrible what happens to him. Wish Upon. I had really high hopes with this movie because it looked kind of cool, but the execution and the ending, to me, okay, I'm going to do a review on this. So, I wanted to do a review before I did this, but spoilers, because I got to talk about this, alright? The ending. Okay, so yes, she technically makes all 7 wishes, but her last wish is that she never found the box. So technically, she actually never made any wishes. But yet, see, the whole thing with Music Box is you make 7 wishes. Once you make the 7th wish, you're dead. But, yes, she makes the 7th wish, but the 7th wish is that she basically never made the wishes. She wishes that she never found the box. That she goes back to the day that she found the box and she doesn't put it with the stop. She gets rid of it. Now, if she had just ignored... And now, my thing is that she grabs the box and takes it with her and tells her friend to destroy it. Well, what if she just, pretended it wasn't there and they just left? You know? then she never would have had it to begin with. Like, maybe because it was still in her possession, that's what it did. But it's still, to me, she escaped the box, and yet. Anyway, number 6 is The Turning, most recent pickup, most recent one on this list. It's just, the movie is kind of boring. The ending makes no sense, well, what you could call an ending, and I might have to rewatch this again. My review was probably not the best, but it just makes no sense to me. Number 5 is, surprisingly, Slender. A Slenderman movie without Slenderman, to be honest, because they did not have permission to use the Slenderman. They did not even have permission to say his name. So whenever they do say his name, it's a weird effect. The only time we really see Slenderman per se is when it's a guy in a suit. I guess that's the only time. And they don't call it Slenderman. They call it Slender Guy, Slender Thing, Slender Creature. Never when you have they worked their way around it. And it makes no sense where one of the friends is trying to help this lady, and the other one's like, no, we're gonna fucking scare the shit out of her. It makes no sense. And then nothing happens through most of the runtime. It's really just filler until the very end when something actually happens, but you don't see what happens because it's too fucking dark and nothing happens. Ugh. Wait. Hold on. What is this doing in here? This is supposed to be an honorable mention, Minutes to Midnight, because I don't remember anything about it. I don't know why it's in there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, what the hell? Oh, because that's Slenderman. Okay. Slender. Number 4, A Night in the Woods, where nothing happens, really. It's just this couple. They go out to the woods, they have arguments, they think something's happening, and then it's over. Basically, that's what it is. I was going to review it. I managed to review it. It's just... it's stupid. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Number 3, surprisingly, Killjoy. This movie sucks, to be honest, but it's enjoyable. What's up, my homies? I'm a drug dealer disguised as an ice cream man. It's ridiculous. It really is. I had to put one full moon movie on here, and this is the one that I picked because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Number 2. It's Slenderman. I hate this movie, but I have to go by worst in terms of quality, in terms of content. And in terms of content, well, I could actually put this up higher, but I cannot bring myself to put it any higher than 1 or 2. So, it's number 2 because they got the lore of Slenderman wrong. I think what they set out to do was make a movie about the killings. Because it sets it up very much to do that. Like it shows there's 4 teenage girls, 1 goes missing, and the other 3 are left. And so that's kind of sets up, okay, the 3 girls killed the other girl. But then they're like, no, we can't do that. Let's actually make it a Slenderman movie. But they didn't know enough about Slenderman to do the movie. Like, you have to summon him through the computer. He's a tree. He turns other people into trees. What? You had no idea what you were doing with this character. Someone else needs to handle a Slenderman movie because this is not it. It's not it. This is not Slenderman. This is Tree Man. Okay? And number 1 is Restricted Area. I did a review on this. It's the only review I didn't put spoilers for in the back because that's pretty yikes. Really, it's people, they're on a trip, stuff starts to happen, people are killing them for some reason, it's never explained, and the quality of this movie is bad, the effects are bad. The only thing I did like was the cameo from the 2 YouTube stars, Cool Duder and Cinestalker. That's about it. Other than that, this movie is shit. I'm sorry, but no, I just cannot. This is 2018, but it came out last year. Or this year. Whatever. It's just, yeah, no. No. That's the worst, the absolute worst on the list. I was looking like, okay, I'll put this in Slenderman's gotta be number 1, everything else is gonna be, so I had this number 2. Like, you know what? No, it can't be number 2. It has to be number 1 because it is quality-wise worse than this. So, yeah, number 1. So what are your thoughts on my top 10 worst horror movies? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one.